the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds,
yeah.
Santos out for the opening kick. And away we go in Cincinnati. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Well, I imagine that first play woke him up as they get set now for second and long.
It's second down.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
It's a gain of 11.
Prescott here from the gun. Right back to Rice. Again. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Back to the air, Prescott splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Prescott now on third down. It's on target to Moore. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He'll come up on first and 10.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
First down, here's Dak. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is second and 16. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun is Prescott. Checks this one down. Hubbard. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was brought down.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Bengals' 23-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
And the Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Counterplay, Hubbard. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And it's Bourne with a catch outright. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, Prescott. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress.
Might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL. And it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion, but this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on the route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
Stroud now on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like turn them against their own team. Real quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Hubbard again. Continuing to move past the 45. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Running back motions right. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. It's caught by Hubbard. And this one's going a long way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in the loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
It's caught in stride by Rice. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. And this kick is good. He needed to get all it there, and he did. And that will add to their score. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Bengals, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's going top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. One's complete. It's Bryant outright. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Ravens and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Dak now from the gun. He takes it himself. Continuing to move past the 45. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run.
19 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
17 more yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down.
New set of downs from 37.
37-yard line.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Slot receivers headed left. From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
21 yards. And the Bengals 1st down.
They go play action with Stroud. Fits it through the middle. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Ravens and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Short pass brought in. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Dak off the play fake. Big strike here to Moore. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
And a Raven first down.
We don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5. At the 14.
Rolling again. Prescott. Completed over the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
He was brought down at the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal. Prescott here from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Prescott out of the gun, third down. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
Bengals 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Samuel now to return it. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Shotgun now, first round. Finds the in route complete. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good for the Bengals. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Connects on the crosser. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's another Bengals first down.
Working inside the red zone. Right back to Chase. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Bengals first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Throwing again. It's Stroud. To to the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal.
Santos on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, we've all learned enough to look at the numbers through the years and know how important points are going into halftime and coming out of halftime. They accomplished the first half. Now they get a chance to begin the second half with the ball as well.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Final throw before the break. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. He's going to field this at the 2. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with ETN. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Stroud off of play action.
At the 31-yard line.
And downfield, and Myers has it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's Stroud. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Bengals first down.
Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Tyson.
From the gun, Stroud. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It looks like we have a player hurt on that one. We'll get a pause here, and the training staff out to look at C.J. Stroud. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bengals make it 17-all.
17.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Whittington now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Prescott now off the play fake. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. To the air on third and long. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So that brings up fourth down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it until they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to ETN. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Ravens and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Hubbard trying this up the gut. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards.
Third down run by Hubbard. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. He's got this at the 27. Shoots away from one. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Pickett on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. Has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down throw from Pickett. Here comes the screen from ETN. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Bengals first down.
From the red zone now. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 3rd quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt.
17.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He dodged the tackle. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Moore going to motion over right. Now here's Prescott. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Makes a man miss. He's off. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They run again with Hubbard. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain 2. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, here's Dak. Going the out route, complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
At the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Running right, here's Hubbard. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
34-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Prescott to sneak it. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Prescott. It's a gain of a yard. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up, guys, Kate. They run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now, 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun is Prescott. He gets it to Rice. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. They'll take this at the 10. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Pickett working from the gun. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be into the 34-yard line. They're down. Here's Pickett. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Ravens and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Into the hands of Dulcich. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. He's going to keep this one. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
And the Baltimore first
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Dulcich hauls it in. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Prescott here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Baltimore.
Now Dak to throw. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. We'll need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Here's Hubbard on the give. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
A 3rd down on with Harris. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's a loss of 2 yards.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. They'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or 2 shy of it.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Here he is to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Setting up to pass. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Ravens and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pass complete to Dulcich. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for it here with Hubbard. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Pickett. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Pickett on 1st and 10. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Now Pickett just keeps connecting to Chase. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. Sticking in the air with Pickett. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
Loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17. At the 30.
To throw is Pickett. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Return starts at the 9. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they fought hard not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now, not much to be had on that 1st down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They need 2 here on this 3rd down if they want to keep this opening drive with OT going. The tight end going in motion right. Now a run with Hubbard. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Punt team on the field. Pulled in at the 20. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complementary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, the other side gets a chance to go win it.
I'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
On first down, here's Pickett. That's too close to the sideline, and it's going to be out of bounds. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now it's 2nd down. To throw, Pickett. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's good for our Bengals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Etienne on first down. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 28 more yards. That's another Bengals.
Looking inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. But they can do something here. Ready to operate on 2nd down. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Pickett working from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.